So good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Bogey Field, where tonight your Dracut battle the Billerica Indians in an NBC non-league game. Dracut comes into tonight 1-2 after a disappointing 64-14 loss to the Chelmsford Indians last Friday night at Simonian Alumni Field. Meanwhile, Billerica comes into tonight 3-0 after a 35-7 trouncing of the Wilmington Wildcats. JT Green led the way for the Indians as one of the Valley's most exciting players. The Middies will receive the opening kickoff as Billerica won the toss and deferred to the second half.
We thank you for cooperating.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, tonight's ball game is broadcast 3 ways. On DATV, channel 22, also in high definition on www.dracuttv.org, Dracut Access Television's Facebook page, and live in 4K on our DATV Studios YouTube page. Ladies and gentlemen, please pay attention for the national anthem, played by the Dracut High School Marching Band. The captains for the visiting Indians are number 75, John Colby, number 8, Kyle Breitweiser, number 7, Scott Einerson, number 9, Mike Murnane, number 12, JT Green, number 13, Sebastian St. Pierre. Kicking off for the Billerica Indians is number 53, Cole Dillon, 6'4", 230-pound linebacker and offensive lineman. He's counting their numbers here on the kickoff team. It seems that the kicker wasn't on the field, or he forgot the T. And for the Middies, it looks to be number 22 kicking off tonight. And it's a short kick, ball taken at the 22-yard line, taken up the middle by the Indians. He's off to the races. Number 3 is going to take it to the house. First play, touchdown Indians. number 13, Sebastian St. Pierre, leads the way. Meady's kick coverage just completely blew up there. Nobody stayed in the middle. He just took a couple of easy steps to the inside of the field, ran down the center stripe, and then cut back left, and you have 6 points, an easy 6 points for the Indians. Number 18 for the Indians to attempt the PAT. That's Jason Chafee. The kick is up, and it is good. So 11:50 to go in the game, and it's 7 Billerica, 0 for the Middies, with the Middies to take the kickoff. Chafee puts the ball down at the 40, counts on both sides to make sure he's got the 11. Middies have 2 men deep, 2 down, 2 men, 1 man at the 25, 2 at the 30-yard line. Chafee waits for the official signal, kicks it off to the left side of the field, where it's taken at about the 9-yard line, up the right-hand side, number 15 for the Middies. That's Nick Greer, takes it out across the 30 to about the 35, where the Middies will have 1st and 10 with 11:42 to go in the first quarter.
Down to about the 35-yard line. Keeping the 11, that's a return.
Nice return by Greer, who stays in there on offense. Number 8, Ishmael Zawawi, comes running in at the end with the play call. Ball is actually out at the 32-yard line. Middies in their power right formation, 3-back set. Snap to Zawawi. He goes around the right side across the 35 to about the 38-yard line, where it'll be 2nd down and about 4. Maybe 5. Same set. Middies wait for the snap. Ball's there. It's Zawawi again. He goes right again. Lowers his head. Starts going across the 40-yard line. Maybe he got to the 41. We'll have to see where the mark is. And they're going to mark him down just outside the 40. The back tip is on the 40-yard line, so it'll be 1st and 10 for, 3rd and 2 for the Middies here in the first quarter, 11:22 and counting. Middies same set. Zawawi. Oh, he reverses it the other way. It's up to, and is next to no gain. He got maybe to the 41, but definitely not to the 42, which is where he needed to get to. That looked to be number 1, Andre Boras, with the carry. And so we have 4th and a long 1, probably closer to 2. Middies are going to go for it. And it's a keeper. Zawawi goes up the middle. He gets to the 45. He's still running. He's got a host of Indians on his tail. He gets across the 50 to about the 47-yard line, where the Indians come up with the ball. Let's see what the officials say. Are they going to mark him down? What do we have? Ball's flipped over to here to the near side official, Ralph Marassa. And they threw the ball over to the middies, so it looks like they're going to be on defense. Middies come out in a defensive formation. It looks to be a 43, 4-2 maybe. Bad break for the middies. JT Green and Ralph Marassa throws the flag for false start. Official agrees, the referee agrees.
Please report to the gate. Once again, Ashley Borstein to the officer at the gate, please. Thank you.
So false start moves them back 5 yards, so it's 1st and 15 now from the 41-yard line. Snap to JT Green. He hands it off to number 3. That's Judny Duroval. Don't say that one. You can't say that once fast. Never mind twice. So ball's out to the 46-yard line, where it's going to be 2nd and 10. 3rd and 10, actually. I think the yard marker's wrong. JT Greens goes wide to the left. He's tiptoeing down the sideline, where he's knocked out of bounds, looks like by number 1, Andre Boras. And yep, doesn't appear that the officials are going to say he stepped out of bounds before that, so ball is out to the 33, down to the 33-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Indians. JT Green in the shotgun. Single back set, number 3 back there with him. That's Judny Duroval. 25 is in motion for the Indians. And it's going to be Green going wide right. They cut off. Oh, he gets cut off. Middies defender. Uh-oh. Green's cutting back up again. He's still on his feet. He gets tackled from behind by a lineman, it looked like. Nope, that looks like to be Andre Boras again. Nope, I take that back. That's number 8, Ishmael Zouawi, who had the turnover. Catches him from behind, but not before he gets a 1st down. So it's 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line of the middies with 9:14 to go on the clock. The clock you see on your screen is official, as we have a referee or a game official up here in the press box keeping the clock. Green again in shotgun, 13 in motion. Quick handoff around the right side, this left side this time. He cuts up the middle. He's inside the 5 to about the 3, it looks like. That was number 13 on the sweep play, Sebastian St. Pierre, a senior captain, wide receiver. So that was a wide receiver sweep.
Ball started at the 4-yard line, 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 for the Indians. Green gets the call from the sidelines. We're going to wait and see what the formation will be. Looks like we're going to have a single wide, 2 wide right, 1 wide left, and a single back set. Green calling signals. Number 3 is moving from side to side. Judny Duroval, and it's Green keeping it. He's in the end zone for a touchdown. 13-0 Indians with 8:07 to go in the 1st quarter. Middies are being cut up like Swiss cheese right now. Chafee for the PAT attempt, the left-footed kicker. Ball is down, ball is up, and it is definitely good. So it's 14-0 with 8:07 to go in the 1st quarter. Indians lead your Dracut Middies. This weekend is a busy weekend here in Dracut. We've got the varsity football game here at Beaudry Field, and I believe Dracut Pop Warner is hosting, I believe, a bingo night up at Four Oaks Country Club this evening. So if you're watching us at Four Oaks, we wish you a hello and good luck matching the numbers. So the Indians will kick off for the second time this evening, or the third time this evening. Chafee. Middies have two back at the 10-yard line. One again at the 25 and two at the 30. Ball is again up the middle this time. They go up, Middies go up the right. They're over the 20, 25, over the 30, over the 40, to about the 42-yard line.
Return down to about the 41.
Number 15, Nick Greer with the return. An excellent return for the Middies. So they're going to start at the 41-yard line, it looks, not the 42. And it'll be 1st and 10 Middies. Zawawi comes in with the play call again. And the Middies come up to the line. It looks like a rather small line except for the center. And we have that same rush set, 5 hands off, cuts it up to Ishmael. No, it looks like number 1, Andre Boras. We'll see in a minute. Yep, it's Boras, and underneath that pile, Emmett Collins now in a quarterback for the Middies. Zawawi stays in there as a halfback fullback in a halfback fullback role. Zawawi gets the call. Gives it to the team. Looks like Emmett Collins is going to be still out there somewhere in that formation. I didn't see him come off the field. They play call. Zawawi takes the ball. He's bulldogging, trying to stay behind his lineman, and the Middies line cannot push the Indians backwards, so he gets inches. Maybe he gets 2. Looks like they're going to give him 2 yards on the play, but it will be 3rd down and 3, a short 3, as the Middies need to get just over the 50 to about the 49.5-yard line of the Indians for a 1st down. Middies are facing a tough line. Emmett Collins back to throw. He throws it deep. Ew, and it overthrows number 7. Stephen Apolinar, a freshman running back, on that pass attempt. So the Middies will turn it over with a punt in this case, I believe. Though maybe they're going to go for it. Looks like they are going to go for it. Not much faith in the kicking game for the Middies after what they saw against Pentucket and Chelmsford last week. And he counters, he's up the middle, he's pushing, his line pushes him over the 1st down. Marker Ralph Barassa comes running in. He's marking it as a 1st down. Barassa is the near official on this side. So the ball is at the 48-yard line, so they got it by maybe a yard. So we have Zawawi makes the play call again. Greer is wide right. Emmett Collins is going wide right. Andre Boras is to the wide side left here, near side. Goes in motion, hands, nope. Oh, they fumbled the snap. He gets it back, he gets over the line of scrimmage, but that's about it. Just past the line of scrimmage before he is stopped by a host of Indian tacklers. Middies just muffed that handoff. Almost looked like a volleyball spike more than it did a handoff for the Middies. And so we have 2nd and 10 1/4 to go for a 1st down. Ball's at the 48-yard line. on the nose. Zawawi is giving the play call again. And we have Zawawi, Boras, one wide right in the formation. Zawawi takes it again. He dives into that pile, trying to push his way through. Gets maybe to the 46-yard line, 47-yard line. Near side official Ralph Marazza has him marked at the 47-yard line. Let's see if that's accurate. And it appears to be accurate. And so the Middies now have a 3rd down and 9 from the 47-yard line. It appears we have a timeout Middies. That is the signal on the field from the officials. And they're going to jog over to the near sideline and have a conversation with Coach Jermaine McKenzie. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're around tomorrow in Dracut, there are 2 events you might be, or 3 events really, that you might want to be aware of. The MS is BS road race starting at Dylan McInnesby Field. I believe that race kicks off at 8 a.m. I could be wrong. St. Mary Magdalene's Parish has a craft fair at St. Mary Magdalene's Parish. I believe it's 95 Lakeview Avenue in Tingsboro. That begins at 9 a.m. and goes till about 4 p.m. And Crew 308 is having a fall craft fair October 1st, tomorrow, located at the Centerville Sportsman's Club, 308 Wheeler Road, Dracut, Massachusetts, from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Space is still available, $25 for a space, presented by Crew 308, or preferred spaces are $30. Setup is, of course, tomorrow morning, so if you've got some crafts that you want to show off and maybe sell, contact Crew 308 Dracut at gmail.com. Just a reminder, if you have a story idea, a show idea, or anything else, and you want to be on Dracut Access Television, they want to hear from you after this play. Middies line up in their strong formation right. Boras comes rolling back. He throws it deep. He's got caught. 15 is down there. Nick Greer cannot compete against 3. Count them, 3 Indians. That was maybe an ill-advised pass, but Collins, yeah, my apologies. Greer appears to be as tall, if not taller than most of them. Appears the only person he was smaller than is number 59, it looks like, or 69. I'm going to go with number 59, Mac McLeod, 6'1", 200 pounds. As number 69 is a freshman, 6 foot, 200 pound, Enzo Barbosa. Middies take the handoff. They go around the right side on 4th down, and it is not enough for a first down. They will turn it over on downs. And so the Middies defense comes jogging onto the field. We're going the other way. So with 3:19 to go in the first quarter, Middies trailing 14-0. Billerica takes over possession.
First and 10th of Billerica from their own 48.
And he rolls out right, throws a little quick pass. Oh, there's a block in the back. Barassa's got it. 25's going to take it to the house, but that's all for naught. Gus O'Gara is going to be pretty disappointed when he sees the flag on the field at the 41, maybe the 42-yard line. Barassa threw the flag there because with a blatant block in the back. So it's clipping call. That should be 10 yards, I believe.
Holding on the offense. Back him up 10 yards.
And they're going to mark it off from the spot of the foul, which was right at the first down marker.
The ball will be spotted.
Wasn't necessary whatsoever.
Right back on the 48-yard line.
Yep. He had clear ability to get there.
Still first down.
He was cutting inside, so there was really no point to that block. So we have 2 wide right, 1 wide left. It's a handoff to number 3 up the middle. He's met by a host of middies after he crosses the 50 down to about the 49. That was number 3, Judny Doroval. Again, it seems to be the Doroval and JT Green show here at Beaudry Field tonight. So we have 2 wide right, 1 wide left, single back. He hands it off again to Doroval, who's missed. Oh no, Green, nice fake by Green. He faked me out with his gold-colored slippers out there. Kept it himself and got maybe a yard. So now he's facing 3rd and about 5 from the 48-yard line. Those are some pretty shiny cleats he's got going there. Green rolls out to his left. He's under a little pressure. He throws it to number 18. That ball is to Jason Chafee, the wide receiver, 5'10", 190-pound senior. He gets over the, wait a second, they're marking it. You're moving him backwards. We got another penalty. Intentional grounding or personal foul? Unless that's against the middies. And it appears it will be against the middies. Personal foul, roughing the passer is the call. So that's an additional 15 yards tacked on against the middies. And yes, you could see that out of the corner of your eye. Number 51 for the middies. Manny Farley hit him after he released the ball, had maybe a step or two, but needed a little less than that not to be called. Man in motion, hands off wide to the right side. He gets around the corner. Number 25 cuts it inside where he is upended by Nick Greer, it looks like. Number 25, aided by Ishmael Zawawi. Nick Greer took him low. Zawawi hit him high and put him on the turf. Middies are swapping out some players here. Israel De Jesus comes to the sideline and number 45 goes in for the middies. That's Spencer Tenorello. Twins on both sides, single back set for the Indians. Nope, they're going to throw it across the middle. Oh, he overthrows his receiver, number 7, Scott Einerson. Tight end, 6'3", 220 pounds from Billerica. Einerson was overthrown on that. He had him open if he could have laced it in the middle. That was a little Mac Jones for him. Overthrowing the receiver in some tight coverage. So it will be 3rd down for the Indians. Shotgun set, Twins right and left again. We have timeout middies with 1:09 to go in the first quarter. So during this timeout, let me remind you that tonight's game is being broadcast on Dracut Access Television Channel 22, live on www.dracuttv.org, and via the DATV YouTube channel and Facebook Live, where you can enjoy this experience in 4K resolution. If you have something to say and a show idea you might want to try, come join DATV. Membership is the lifeblood on successful public broadcasting and podcasting. Be a member and you can enjoy the new equipment, editing rooms, and training offered by our skilled staff. Call Dracut Access Television at 978-957-5522 or email Ron at dracuttv.org. Teams are on both sides having a conversation. The middies remain on their sideline while the Indians come out of their huddle on the sidelines, marching over to the near hash mark. at the 19-yard line, where it will be 3rd and a long 3 with 1:09 to go in the first quarter. Middies are doubling up on the near side with his 1 wide receiver and 2 on the left of the formation. And JT Green's going out to the wide side. He's going to score for a touchdown, Indians. Nope, they're going to mark him out just outside the end zone, it looks like. They did not make a signal, but that is a touchdown. So it's 20-0, the visiting Indians. Dwayne Sigsbury's team is having its way with your middies tonight. Number 18, yet again, Jason Chafee is back to kick. And the ball is up, and it is good. So it's 21-0 with 1:02 to go in the first quarter. The Indians lead your middies. The middies are always going to have a tough time here in the MVC, as they are one of the smallest schools in the conference. This year, we're going to show you the replay. And you can see Green runs into the line, then cuts it back to the left outside. He gets there might have been a hold there that was not called. Number 3, Kyle Lasana, got cut off by the end in that case. And so here we go, Chafee again, ball's at the 40, kicking off. Middies have not changed their formation to return. They've had some success with the return game so far this evening, but they better find some success on offense, so this game is going to get out of hand very, very quickly. And the kickoff is to the left side this time. Oh, it bounces off his chest. He's going to down it at the 25-yard line. He jumps on top of it. That's Andre Boras, number 1, who had it hit him off the chest and dove on it rather than try to fumble with it and return it. So the Middies will have 1st and 10 from the 25 with 58 seconds to go in the first quarter. Here on Dracut Access Television Channel 22. We welcome in any fans who might be watching us from Billerica on the website, the Facebook Live page, or the YouTube page. Middies in their power formation. Again, it's a little more spread this time. 8, Zawawi goes in motion. It's a toss sweep across the right-hand side. He gets back to the line of scrimmage over the 25, maybe to the 26 before he's stopped by about 4 or 5 Indians. And so it'll be 2nd and 9, 43 seconds, 40 seconds and counting. Middies get the play call from the sideline. Looks like Zawawi's looking for signals. And looks like they're going to try to run this clock down as quickly as they can. Hopefully they get this snap off. I think they have to before the quarter ends. Middies in a power right formation, calling signals. Zawawi takes the ball, he cuts up. Nope, he can't cut up the middle. He's stopped behind the line of scrimmage for about a loss of 2, so it will be 3rd down and 11, I believe. Ball's at the 29-yard line now. Rough evening for the Middies. We thank anyone who's joining us on Dracut Access TV, Channel 22, DracutTV.org, Dracut Access Television's Facebook page, or live in 4K on our Dracut Access TV Studios YouTube channel. And so they'll switch ends of the field now to start the second quarter. Maybe there's some luck in running towards the high school end of the field, not the track end of the field. Middies Middies jog down to the 20, the 30-yard line. Knows the football is at the 30. No, 25. My mistake. Apparently, I still need to see Miss Gil Pluskowski's math class to remember. And the Middies shift to power right formation. And we're probably going to have a, no false start at Pierce, but he's pushing up the middle. Manny Farley comes through and pushes a lineman down. But that's not before they take his running back down at about the 28-yard line. That appears to be Ishmael Zawawi, number 8, again with the carry. So the Middies are now faced with 4th and a long 6 to go for the first down on 4th down. Looks like they may actually attempt a punt at this point. Looks to be number 22, Chase Harding, a sophomore, to kick. And he gets it a little farther. It's taken at the 47-yard line, where he's immediately tackled by number 15, Nick Greer. So the Indians will take over at the 49-yard line, heading towards the track end of the field. 1st and 10 with 11:13 to go in the second quarter. Middies haven't found their ignition switch yet. And the Indians come off the sideline. Play call in hand, hopefully. Number 2 jogs back to the sideline. That's Marvin Joseph. JT Green remains in at quarterback for the Indians. Shotgun snap awaits. Number 12 is back to pass. He's looking, he steps up, he throws across the middle. Oh, where it's caught? Yes, it is. It's caught by number 25, Gus O'Gara, for a first down, Indians. There was some nice tight coverage there. If only the defensive back for the Middies had turned around, he might have been able to knock the ball away. He did appear to get some type of body part on that, arm, elbow, or something, but it just didn't divert. Yep, he got his arm in there. That was number 1. And now it's a throw to the end zone where it's a touchdown, Indians, number 7. Scott Einerson with the TD reception with 10:57 to go in the second quarter, and now it's 27 nothing Indians. This time JT Green will kneel for as the place holder. And the ball is up, and it is good yet again for number 18, Jason Chafee. So it's 28-0 with 10:57 to go in the second quarter, and the Middies will get the ball back again, trying to get their engine started. There's a rather healthy crowd of Piers Middies fans here. The end zone seats are near empty. So we probably have a mix of Billerica fans and Dracut fans in these stands. Chafee puts the ball down at the 40. And the Middies jog out there. We've got Boras, and it appears Nick Greer down at the 10-yard line. Looks to be Zawawi at the 25. And the kick is he squibs it down the middle. ends up with Greer. He's going to the right. He's cutting up the middle. He's across the 25 to about the 27. Middies continue to block after the whistle, showing some fight, but trailing by 28 points here in the early second quarter. So ball will be placed at the 27-yard line. Zawawi takes the play call from the sidelines, jogs out to the huddle, gives the play call to the offense, who come up to the line. Shotgun formation appears to be the formation, 2 wide to the left, single wide right. Wide to the right is Emmett Collins, the former quarterback. He fakes a handoff wide right. He takes it up the middle, gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe plus 1 yard. That was Zawawi again on the call. They're going to mark him down at the 28-yard line, so a gain of 1 on the play, 2nd and 9. Middies are running straight into a rather robust line for the Billerica Indians. Number 75 appears to be a nose tackle or nose guard. That's John Colby. He's 6'2", 260 pounds. Standing next to him is number 75. No, that was Mr. Colby. 73 is next to him. That's Zach Ployer, 6'2", 280. Maybe shorten it up. They take it wide right. They're met at the line of scrimmage, and they'll lose 2 yards on that carry, it appears. Ball remains at the 27-yard line, it appears. Maybe the 26. Timeout Middies with 9:16 to go in the second quarter, trailing 28-0. Just a reminder again, tomorrow is the MSSBS Run and Walkathon beginning at Dylan McInnesby Park in Dracut on Lakeview Avenue by Nashua Road. Come out and cheer for your favorite runner, or pick up a bib and run, or walk to benefit the Multiple Sclerosis Society. Middies jog out to the field. 3rd and 11 to go. And the Indians jog out from their sidelines and remain stout. Middies are once again, the Middies have been running at the right-hand side of the field, where frankly the Indians are huge compared to these Middies. Carry up the middle, gets maybe a yard, possibly 2, before it looks like Ishmael Zawawi again. Nope, that's Andre Boras with the carry, unsuccessful. They mark him down at the 27-yard line, so he got, oh, maybe the 28, so maybe he got 3 yards back, but it's still 4th and 9 for the Middies. They should be kicking with 8:46 and counting on the clock in the second quarter here at Beaudry Field. And the snap is back, and we got number 20 kicking it again. They're going to let it roll out. Number 25 just lets it roll by him. He's not even chasing it whatsoever. The Middies are able to down it at about the 33-yard line, where Manny Farley puts his hands on the ball and then flips it to the official who wasn't ready for it, and that wasn't the best of throws. So the Middies will take, the Indians will take over at about the 33-yard line. 1st and 10, 8:28 to go. Number 76 for the Middies, Adrian Morales, jogs onto the field as a defensive tackle. So the Middies are going to go with 3 stout linemen down there. maybe try to force JT Green to throw some more. And it's a high snap, and it's up the middle again, right in the heart of the Middies defense. Number 53. Looks like number 53 had a carry there. So Cole Dillon appears to have the carry, the 6'4", 230-pound outside linebacker, offensive lineman, gets down there. They get across the 40 to about the 40.5-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10, Indians. Green remains in at quarterback. He's standing on the 30-yard line. Takes the snap, hands it off to number 3, Judney Doroval. He gets across the 40 to about the 44-yard line before he's tripped up and spun around in the air and down at the 39-yard line. Let's see what the Middies can do on defense. It looks to be about 3rd and 5, an even 5. Snap. JT Green stands back. He throws. He's got it over the middle. It's a triple coverage where it's deflected by number 15, Nick Greer again. Not quite sure. It looked to be number 13. Sebastian St. Pierre was the wideout in triple coverage there. So not a smart throw, I think, in my opinion, on the part of JT Green, but something he can afford to do with a 28-0 lead here in the second quarter. Middies remain in defense. We've got a wide receiver, number 2, Marvin Joseph, comes wide left, and it's a kick. He punts it back. That's a nice kick. Ball's taken at the 25 by Greer. He's taken it across the 30, to the 35, to the 36, maybe the 37, where he's pushed out of bounds by a couple of Indians. Yep, that was Nick Greer again. So Nick Greer appears to be the star of tonight's game for the Middies. He seems to be holding his own against these boys in white from Billerica. Middies jog out. Zawawi comes out with the play call. Number 71 for the Middies, Jonathan Da Silva, jogs out there as well. He's an offensive lineman, freshman. So the Middies seem to be using their freshmen tonight. Looking down the roster, there aren't too many juniors, but there are a lot of sophomores and freshmen, so it seems almost inevitable. Number 7, Stefan Apollinar, is late to the party, but he jogs in. And it's straight up the middle again. They go power to the right, carried by, it looks to be Ishmael Zawawi again. He gets out to about the 30, I was going to say the 39, but no, it looks closer to the 37-yard line, so gain of about 1, maybe 1.5. 2nd and about 9 with 6:28 and counting. Power to the right for the Middies, nobody wide left. So it looks like they're going to go power right again. It looks to be Zawawi again. He goes across the 39 to about the 40, it appears. Yep, that is Zawawi again. So it's 3rd down now and about 7 for the Middies. Andre Boras comes jogging back to the huddle with the play from Jermaine McKenzie. We'll see what the little engines that can do here at Beaudry Field on the turf. Middies in a power right formation again. And it looks like Boras is going to take it. He's met at the line of scrimmage. No, it's Zawawi again. He's initially hit by number 53, of Billerica, Cole Dillon. And he's joined by, it looks like, number 25 for Billerica, Gus O'Gara. And he gets to about the 40-yard line. So it will be 4th and 7 for the Middies. And number 20 is back there to, no, number 22, Chase Harding, is back to punt again. Whoop, oh, it's a high snap. It's back to the 20-yard line. He's going to fall on it at about the 11-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Indians of Billerica. That's just a shooting yourself in the foot by the Middies there. Middies have had an issue with their snaps all season. Apparently they didn't get a call from Coach Gorby to help them work on their snaps. Coach McKenzie looks disconsolate a bit on the sidelines. Disappointment clear on the face of the coaching staff. So Billerica's moving their formation. They're sending a wide receiver wide right and 2 wide left to the near side. Number 3 with the handoff. He's going around right end. He cuts out to the outside. He's not going to be touched. Touchdown, Billerica. Judny Duraval for his second touchdown of the evening. 4:31 to go in the second quarter, and it's 34 for the Indians, 0 for the Middies. PAT pending. He just took it around the right end. It was nobody there. He barely got touched on that. Nick Greer couldn't get to him. He had already made the corner. So now a number 11 in to kick. And that ball is up and good.
It is no good.
No, it's no good. Number 11, Andrew Knight, the senior wide receiver, was the kicker on that play. Must have been a little wide left. And so the Middies will have another chance to return a kickoff here with 4:31 to go in the second quarter, trailing 34-0 against the visiting Billerica Indians. And the boys who usually wear green are seeing an awful lot of green tonight, winning the line, winning the special teams, and winning on offense and defense. Not to mention the scoreboard. So number 18 is going to kick off. Jason Chafee again. Chafee counts both sides. He's got 5 and 5 on each side of him. He's going to kick off. Last time it was a squib kick. And squibs it again along the ground, where it's picked up at the 30. He's across the 35. That's Zawawi out on the right side. Oh, he's upended. Nope, that was number 3. My apologies. Kyle Lozana, a sophomore on the kickoff return there. So 39-yard line is where they mark him down. 1st and 10 for the Middies. 4:26 to go in the second quarter. Middies come out to the line of scrimmage, where they're going to put Nick Greer wide left. 2 wide receivers wide to the right. Cannot see their numbers. Timeout, Billerica.
Billerica, timeout, Billerica.
So during this timeout, let me remind you that you are watching tonight's broadcast on DATV Channel 22, live on www.dracuttv.org, or via the DATV YouTube channel and Facebook Live, where you can enjoy this experience in 4K. Dracut Access Television is always interested in volunteers and new blood. If you have something to say, a show idea you want to try, come to Dracut Access Television. Membership is the lifeblood of successful public broadcasting and podcasting. Be a member, and you can enjoy the new equipment, editing rooms, and training offered by our skilled DATV staff. Call 978-957-5522 or email ron@dracuttv.org. Classes begin on August 10th. You have podcasting, webcasting, and video editing, I believe, the week of the 10th, which is not this coming Monday, but the following Monday. Take a chance. Call Dracut Access TV. Ladies come out in formation. Power to the right again. Looks like, oh, and we got a little sweep pass. He almost was down. Looks like, I was going to say Mitch Cripps, but that's Nick Greer, I believe. Again, he gets it out to the 44-yard line, I believe, where he's going to be marked down. That appears to be where Ralph Moras's foot is. So second and 5, a 3rd and 5 for the Middies. Power remains to the right-hand side. And it's a counter play. He's up the middle. He's gone. Number 3, I believe. No, that's Andre Moras for the touchdown, Middies. 55 yards for the touchdown. Andre Boras, the junior running back. So that's a touchdown with 3:38 to go in the second quarter. Middies are on the board. And Boras does not even appear to be winded. He's walking back to the sidelines. Nice cutback on his part. Nice little counter play. Gets 1 foot, touched on 1 foot, and then he outruns number 19, Anthony Damiano, I'm going to go with. It's tongue-tied Friday here at Beaudry Field. Number 22, it appears, with the kick. Chase Harding. And it's through the uprights and good. PAT is successful. Their first of the year, I believe. 34-7 Indians. Kickoff pending.
With 3:38 to go in the second quarter, 34, Dracut 7.
Once again, we remind you, tomorrow is the MS's BS Walkathon and Run, starting at Dylan McAdesky Park, Lakeview Avenue in Dracut. Grab your lawn chair and root on the runners, or pick up a bib at the starting line and do your part to prove MS is BS. Also tomorrow, we remind you that Crew 308 will be hosting a craft fair at the Centerville Sportsman's Club. Craft sale. Oops. And we're doing so well tonight, the teams forgot which end of the field they were on, and they have to switch sides. Mass pandemonium here. So the fall craft sale tomorrow, presented by Crew 308. Space available for $25 or preferred spaces for $30. Setup is Saturday morning, October 1st, at the Centerville Sportsman's Club, 308 Wheeler Road, Dracut, Massachusetts, from 9 to 2. Come enjoy the crafts or sell your own. Thank you. And the Middies have to toss out a ball to Coach official Ralph Marassa over there. Ralph threw it like the baseball. He's also a baseball umpire in the Greater Lowell area with the Lawrence board. And we have Harding back to kick again. He steps back to the 31-yard line where he lines up his kick, checks both sides, gets them to pat their thigh pads to say they're ready. And the ball is away. He kicks it down to about the 22-yard line, where it's picked up by number 29, who cuts up the middle. He cuts it across the 42, about the 41-yard line. That looks to be actually number 25, Gus O'Gara, for the Indians. And so they take over with 3:33 to go in the second quarter, leading 34-7.
Ball is spotted at the 41-yard line. Billerica will have first and 10 at their own 41.
And we're waiting for Coach Sigsbury to release his offense to the field from the huddle. Stout offensive line is out there. They clearly are, well, the middies seem to line up okay with at least 3 or 4 of them. Shotgun formation. Handoff by JT. Hands it off to number 3 yet again. Judny Doroval. He gets out to, it appears, the 42-yard line. 44-yard line? No, 43-yard line. Gain of 1. So the middies are able to stop him for a short gain on first down. But we have a injured middie, it appears, number 59. And the Billerica training staff gets out there before the Dracut Fire Department, it appears. Dracut Fire Department is acting as the middies' trainer this evening, at least for the first half. That's number 59, Benjamin Boateng, the sophomore offensive lineman, down on the field. Looks to be just a little ding to his leg. He is wearing a brace on that right knee, so seems to be all right. He's got plenty of help over there. 4 people from the Billerica training staff, along with the Dracut Fire Department, offering their assistance to him. He's going to walk to the sidelines gingerly, but appears to be okay. And so the Indians will come back on offense, 2nd and 7. Ball's at the 43-yard line. Snap, it goes to Doroval again. He gets around the end, but he's taken down at the 49-yard line of the Indians. So it'll be 3rd and 2, it appears. Up, and we have a flag of the play back. Up, we call him roughing the passer again. Appears that way. No, it's a hold. Hold against the Indians, and they're marking it off. So ball's taken back to the 30-yard line now. And it'll be 2nd and 21, it appears, for the Indians. Let's see what the Indians do here. Whether they run it or put it in the capable hands of JT Green again. Doroval back there with Green. Green steps back to pass. He looks for a swing pass over to the right-hand side. Ball's at the 30, across the 40, across the 50. Oh, he could take it to the house. Emmett Collins is the last one down there, and it's Collins and Andre Boras with the takedown of number 3, Judny Doroval, but not before he gets it. Indians first down. Ball is being spotted at apparently the 21 or 22-yard line. Appears to be the 21-yard line. Not much there. Middies released. The linebacker released Doroval down there, and the rest of them got blocked out of position, and Doroval just turned on the Jets. Where Emmett Collins and Zawawi had him, 8 Ishmael Zawawi was also down there, and he's up, and he gets inside the 10 to about the 5. That was a quarterback keeper for that was number 13 on the carry, Sebastian St. Pierre.
First down, Dracut, first and goal.
So it's first and goal, ball's on the 6-yard line, it appears. Shotgun formation. Delayed handoff. No, he throws it. Touchdown, Indians, number 7.
Touchdown, Billerica.
Scott Einerson, his second of the evening. And it's 40-7 Indians here in the second quarter with 1:27 to go till halftime. Screen passes appear to be something the middies need to work on. They just keep releasing those wide receivers to chase the quarterback. You know, certainly it's a double-edged sword when you have somebody with Green's ability, but somebody needs to. Up, and the ball is up and good. Number 11, Andrew Knight with the PAT to make it 40. Should be 41-7, 41-7 Indians. Here on DATV channel 22. We welcome all of our viewers here. Probably more Billerica viewers than Dracut viewers at this point. But DATV channel 22 is broadcasting tonight's game in HD, while Dracut Access Television's website, www.dracuttv.org, Dracut Access Television's Facebook page, and live in 4K on Dracut Access Television's YouTube channel are also simulcasting this broadcast this evening. We welcome any and all fans from far and wide who are enjoying tonight's telecast. Number 18, back to, nope. 11 again, he kicks it short to about the 25. Matey's got to tuck that ball in. Stefan Apolinar with the return takes it to about the 35, 36-yard line. He was carrying that rather loose. He needs to tuck it into his belly when he's running. Can't be carrying it like a loaf of bread. Got to put it in the bread basket. He's doing some late substitutions. Zawawi comes in with the play. Same with the Indians there, jogging some people in and jogging some people out. At the end, jogging somebody, a lineman in number 73 comes in very late. They should run right at him if he's still winded. And it's right up the middle. Looks to be Andre Boras again. There is, his line is pushing him. He gets through to about the 47-yard line where the play is blown dead. Ralph Barassa has the spot at the 48-yard line. So he's marking a first down, it appears. Oh, nope. Yep, they are moving it. And I don't know if they're going to blow that dead or not, but he gets about to the 50 there. Rugby scrum is going on. Number 12 for the middies was still fighting through the whistle. Connor McMorrow. Caleb Warmath, I think, was out there as well. So the ball is taken to about the 48-yard line of the Indians. Second and about 6 for the middies. Maybe it's 2nd and 7. 6. 42 appears to be the first down marker, and just outside the 48 is where the ball is spotted. The clock is official, so it's inside 20 seconds to go in the first quarter. Matey's still taking some direction from the sidelines, so don't know if they're going to get this snap off. And we have a false start on the middies. Manny Farley just walked off sides. And so we're going to have 2nd and 11 and a half now for the Middies. Nope, they're going to let it run out. Oh, wait a second. They're going to put some time on the clock.
At the end of the first half, Billerica 41, Dracut 7.
And so, the officials let it roll off the clock to end the first half. Coach McKenzie is arguing with the referees that he wants the time on the clock and he wants to run one more play. That does not appear to be the case. So the Middies go into halftime, trailing 41-7 here at Beaudry Field on Channel 22, DracutAccessTelevision.org, and Dracut Access Television's Facebook page and YouTube channel. We'll be back for the second half in about 20 minutes.
The Dracut High School marching Middies. Let's hear one big round of applause for Dracut High School.
And we're back live here at Beaudry Field, where the Dracut Middies are hosting the Billerica Indians. Hope you enjoyed the halftime show by the Dracut High School Marching Middies. Referee Fred Sim is waiting anxiously for the Middies to kick off the second half. He got an earful from Coach McKenzie to end the first half about the clock running down. And now the sideline official, Ralph Marassa, is telling the Middies they're going to get ready. They're going to get out there immediately. There's a belief that the halftime show extended an extra 5 minutes. Billerica is in the huddle on the far end of the field, and they jog out to the middle after talking to Coach Sigsbury. And the Middies are there, ready to kick off. Nope, correction. It will be the Billerica Indians kicking off to the Middies. Hoya, Hoya, Hoya. Here comes the kickoff. And it's away. Ball is taken at about the 19-yard line, where it looks like Ishmael Zawawi. No, yep. Is that Zawawi? Looks to have fielded like a grounder. No, it's number 1, Andre Boras. Takes it at the 19-yard line, but he had to go down to his knees to field that like a shortstop. And so it'll be 1st and 10. Whoops, they're marching them backwards again. What's going on here? Nope, okay, the ball is at the 20-yard line. Middies are going back to the 15 to huddle. Calling the plays is number 10, it looks like, for the Middies. Isaac Veras, but we shall see. I'm probably wrong. Nick Greer comes wide left. They shift their formation. Linemen come into the center of the field. And it's a counter play over the left-hand side. Gain of about 1 or 2 on the play. Zawawi with the carry. Behind some sturdy blocking of number 77, Drew Richardson. Middies huddle up. Get the play call in. Come to the line slowly. Take their formation power right again. Up, ball's low again. Snap is again juggled, but he gets the ball, takes it out to the 25-yard line. Gain of about 1 yard on the play. Don't know if the Middies could have gotten more. That was Andre Boras, it appears. Number 76, Andre Morales coming into the game. Replacing number 71, Jonathan De Silva. So Coach McKenzie is shuffling his linemen now. They come up to the line. Number 51, Manny Farley, looks to be the center. Shotgun, takes it, low snap. Zawawi takes it again. He's going around the right. He is held at the line of scrimmage and driven back a little. They're still winding the clock, so it's 10:24 and counting. He didn't get out of bounds. They're going to mark the ball, I think, at the 24-yard line, it appears. Maybe the 25 still. Yep, nope, they're going to keep it at the 25-yard line, so gain of 0 on the play.
4th and 5, excuse me.
So it's now 4th and 5 for the Middies. And we have number 22, Chase Harding, back to punt again. And no swing really, just kicks it and hopes it hits somebody. Goes over the 50 to about the 45, got to the 44 and rolled back a yard to the 55. Down in coverage on that is number 51, Manny Farley, who throws the ball to the Middies sideline as each team brings their own footballs to the game. So Middies have to do a better job on defense in the second half than they did in the first, though they were not aided by their offense, who turned the ball over deep in their own territory multiple times. 9:47. The clock has stopped. 1st and 10, balls on the 45. JT Green remains at quarterback for the Billerica Indians. He's got a single back to Riva, back with him. Dorival, correction. JT's going to throw the ball over the middle, throws it short to number 2, Jason Martin. Incomplete.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. That was a slant route with looks like number 15 in coverage, perhaps. Nope, number 5 in coverage. That is Emmett Collins. Number 76 for the Middies, Adrian Morales, jogs off to the side over here for a breather. So it appears they're switching D tackles every play here for Dracut. Green in the shotgun, he looks back, he fakes one side, he throws a deep ball, it's batted around, and it falls to the ground, incomplete. Number 50, Jules Cabrera-Gonzalez gets his hands up there, blocking the ball. Number 77, Drew Richardson, was also in there tight. shotgun snap. He rolls over to the right. He's looking to throw. He steps back. He throws over again. He's got number 7 at the 40-yard line for a first down. That's Scott Einerson. We'd like to thank our crew tonight. Our director is Mike Dobbs. Graphics and replay are Nate Vizina. Cameras are Freddie Spicer and Matt Daniel. Thank you, gentlemen, for your good work out there. So it's 1st and 10, ball at the 39 for the Indians. 9 minutes and counting. JT back, 4 yards. Takes the snap, hands it off to Dorival. Dorival cuts it back up the middle. He's gone to the house again. Oh, he's cut down at the 5. Number 3. Kyle Lozana gets down at his ankles and trips him up. Let's see that fine tackle again. Thank you, Nate. See, he just took it right up the middle. It's a little sort of counter. He cuts back behind a block by number 53, takes it there, and then it's a diving tackle from the 10-yard line by actually number 5, Emmett Collins.
Attention fans, if there's anyone from the girls' soccer game here, whoever has the scoring unit, please bring it to the tower. Once again, anyone who's at the girls' soccer game.
Dorival again up the middle. He's going to get across the goal line. Touchdown, Indians. So it's 47-7 Indians right now. PAT is pending. Oh, nope, the PAT is good. No, PAT is pending. Talking about things in their 40s, Dracut Access Television is celebrating its 40th anniversary. And yes, shocking to some of us, Gary Muse, director of Dracut Access Television, has been here the entire 40 years, whether it's been with the Dracut Scholarship Telethon or as executive director, producer, cameraman. Public access television extraordinaire. Gary Muse, congratulations to everybody at DATV on our 40th anniversary. I must sheepishly admit that my parents were among the first group of people to take camera lessons from Gary and Leo McMahon, the retired Dracut firefighter. Leo and Gary started out Dracut Access Television in its infancy when it was in a small room by the cafeteria here at Dracut High School. Another person who was somewhat instrumental in that was the late Maurice Pepin. Dracut High School's Performing Arts Chair for many years, director of the a cappella chorus, the Dracut High School Marching Band, and concert bands. So with 7:54 to go, 48-7 Indians. They're going to blow the kickoff by number 18 is straight down the middle. It's in the air this time, number 15. Greer takes it across the right, gets about to the 35-yard line before he's taken down by a couple of Billerica Indians. Tonight is the only athletic event of the weekend, as the middies all the middies teams get the weekend off, but come Monday, the golf team will compete against the Lowell High School Red Raiders at 3:15 over at Mount Pleasant Country Club. The volleyball team will be at North Andover for a 5 p.m. match, and field hockey will have a 6 p.m. match at Colley Stadium in Lowell. Show your middies pride and come to any of those events. Support Dracut Access Television and the Dracut Middies Athletic Boosters. And players. Number 1 with the carry. He's going to come out wide right. What? It fell down. That was even a poor baseball slide in that case. Don't know what happened there.
loss of 3 yards, second and 13.
So it's a loss of 3 on the play. Ball started at the 35-yard line, now back to the 32-yard line with 7:17 and counting. And number 1, Andre Boras, back in shotgun. Takes it, tosses it, comes back this side. No, that was Ishmael Zawawi on a sort of counterplay, and they get some big yardage there. That appears to be number 1, Boras on the carry. So Zawawi took the initial snap and flipped it forward to Boras, which is actually a forward pass, strangely enough. I know it looks like a handoff, but it's really a forward pass in football parlance. So it's 3rd and 4, it appears, for the Middies. Oh, they toss it back. Oh, he's going to get stuff in the back. Oh, maybe a face mask. Yep. Ralph Marassa throws the face mask penalty flag right there at the 32-yard line, a blatant face mask. Fred Sim comes over to get the call. He and Marassa talk about it for a minute.
Personal foul, face mask on the defense.
So it's face mask. They're going to march off 15 yards. Ball comes out to the 47.
Ball is fired at the 47-yard line.
Oops. And
Loss of about 2 yards in play.
just a reminder, our next Dracut High School telecast will be Friday, October 21st, when the Tewksbury Redmen come to town, live at 7 p.m. from Beaudry Field. Power right. Oh, ball is fumbled. Zawawi picks it up, but he's cut underneath at the 40-yard line. There appears to be a little hand fighting over there.
Third down and 17 for the Middies. 40.
For those of you who weren't here in the stadium, at halftime, the scoreboard flashed that the class of 2023 is having a coat fair October 22nd from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Help out the Dracut High School class of 2023 by coming to the Richardson Middle School between 9 and 3 on October 22nd, bringing coats for the needy. And ball's taken up the middle, maybe gets back to the 45. Some middies are still blocking the play. Looks like we're going to have, who's at the bottom of the pile? So it looks like he's going to be stopped at the 44-yard line. That looks to be number 52 at the bottom of the pile for the middies. That was Nick Riveras. You may not know the You might not know the Riveras name, but if I told you his grandfather was Duke Garland, it might ring a bell to some Dracut fans. The Duke was a Dracut police officer for many years, retired, now deceased. He and Big John Wagner, Jimmy Wagner, were partners together.
First down and 10 from their own 30.
So it'll be 1st and 10, balls on the 30 for the Billerica Indians, running towards So it's a handoff to the left side. He goes around the end.
Handoff to
Ball's to the 35-yard line. That looks
handoff to
number 3,
and around 5 yards.
Duraval again.
Spots close.
My apologies if I'm mispronouncing it. The phonetic spellings are not provided. Know what I expect them to be. And the ball is taken on a swing pass inside by number 3,
Short gain and
Duraval again.
about a yard. It's going to bring up 3rd and 3 from the 37.
Duraval is a mere 5'8", 170. I don't know, maybe I think that's small because that's roughly about my height and weight. And Green steps up. He's going to take it to the wide side. He gets a block, but he's undercut by number
12, JT Green.
Uh-oh, we have an injured midi, it appears on the play. The tackler, I think, was Lozano, but I can't quite tell. Yep, it's Lozano who's down on the field. He's going to limp back to the, nope, he's going to limp to the sidelines. Number 13 is going to come in to replace him. That's Caleb Warmuth. It's a little insult to injury there. Middies are getting run over and now they're getting injured. Ball's out to the 43-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Indians. 2 split out wide right, 1 split left. And JT Green gets away from 1 tackler. He gets away from 2 tacklers. Make it 3 and 4 tacklers, where he takes it out to about the 49, where he's met by number, looks like 58. No, that's number 59 for the Middies. Number 59 is Benjamin Boateng.
They give him an extra yard in the play. It's going to be 2nd and 4 from the 49.
So we have trips to the wide side right, single left. Now Duraval comes back to the backfield, and they're going to go wide. No, he's looking down the left side. He throws it deep. He's got a wide receiver open. Number 2, Jason Martin, drops the ball. Oh, Marvin Joseph, correction. They actually have a 0. Who's a senior. So it's 3rd and 4 with 59 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Ball is at just outside the 48-yard line of the Indians. 1st and 10. Oh, no. Correction, 3rd and 4. 3rd and a long 5. It's really 5. It says 3 on the scoreboard. Ball comes out to the wide right. He's looking to throw. He throws it out to number 25 for the 1st down. Loose coverage there by number 1, Andre Boras. And number 13, Caleb Warmuth. 25 on the reception was Gus O'Gara. Trying to keep my Boston accent in check without the nasally A. JT Green remains in at quarterback. He takes the shotgun snap. He rolls a little left. He looks. He throws across his body to number 7, who breaks 2 tackles Oh, and we got a flag on the play. That's probably going to be an accidental face mask by the middies. Scott Einerson with the catch. Gets an extra 10 yards after the catch, running through the middies defense. And Sim makes the call. It's a face mask on the middies. That's 15 yards.
Defense.
So insult to injury there. 15 seconds to go. Ball is now at the 15-yard line of the middies. Defensive signals are being called in from the sidelines.
15-yard line. First and 10.
Can't quite tell if any of the middies are looking over there. Yep, Mandy Farley appears to, or actually number 59. Boateng grabbing those, and we have, looks like we're calling the end of the quarter. The clock is running. So after 3 quarters complete, it's Indians 48, Middies 7, here on Dracut Access Television, channel 22. We welcome any viewers from the Merrimack Valley who could be catching this game on the web. Perhaps Gina Valica is watching from Billerica. Gina is a McNeely. Yes, Hurricane is her cousin. Peter McNeely is her cousin. Joey and Anthony, the Ant-Man, are watching the game, I'm told. This game is being broadcast on Dracut Access Television, channel 22. Also in high definition TV on www.dracuttv.org. Dracut Access Television's Facebook page, and live in 4K on our DATV Studios YouTube channel. And Ralph Marassa yells up to the official in the booth that it will be a running clock in the 4th quarter, so it will not stop for the final 12 minutes of this game, as it is, the outcome is probably well in control. And the Middies coaches are jogging out of the press box, going downstairs, I believe. Next broadcast of Middies football will be on October 21st, when the Tewksbury Redmen, led by Coach Brian Aylward, come to Beaudry Field for a matchup of NBC Small School Schools. Small school institutions, schools does not work. And so we have offset to the right in the backfield, 2 wide right, 1 wide left. Handoff inside to number 4, who spins his way down to about the 10-yard line. Number 4 for the Billerica Indians is Steve Gentile, or Gentile. You hear both pronunciations around. And quickly, number 15 or 35, I believe. I think 35 is now in a quarterback. Handoff to number 4. He cuts it back up the middle. He's going to cut it inside the 5 into the 3, and oh no, it's turned over to the Middies. Middies get it in the end zone. Touchback. So the quarterback on that play is not listed on the Billerica roster. Number 4 appears. Steve Gentile seems to have fumbled the ball in the end zone. Officials are calling it a dead ball in the end zone, which means the ball will be taken out to about the 20-yard line, where referee Fred Sim is. We welcome any fans who are sticking around, especially those Billerica Indian fans, the Quartermanches, the Valicas, the Mellows. And so we're back to live action, 10:25 and counting. Middies come up to the line, power to the right-hand side of the formation. Backups appear to be in for many people, and it's a sack by the Indians.
Ball is far on the 20, followed by us.
Ishmael Zawawi is swallowed up by the middle of that Indians line. Number 72 and number 73 on the stat sheet are Zach Lawyer and Keith Johnston, No, 75 is actually. Correction, that was 74. John Colby, the captain, senior, 6'2", 260 defensive lineman. Ladies go power right. They cut it back up the middle. Zawawi again. He's taken down by a whole host of Indians in that case. 77, Drew Richardson led the way on that block. Drew and the line need to blow up some bigger holes for the Middies. Number 53, Cole Dillon for the Indians, made the stop. He was at the bottom of that pile. Zawawi takes the call from the sidelines, comes back to the huddle. Slowly, the Middies meander to the line.
It's going to be 3rd and 13
Trying
from
to
17.
milk this clock and get out of here with no more scoring against them. And Boris throws it deep. He throws it, intercepted by the Billerica Indians. His two receivers fall down. Number 41 for the Indians is Peter Vincent. He makes the interception. So he takes the Middies give up the ball. The ball will be placed at the 37-yard line, 38-yard line. Looks to be the 38-yard line. Where with 8:20 and counting, the Indians will take over. And they huddled up on the sidelines. Middies defense is out there. And we're waiting. The clock continues to roll as the officials have informed the official clock operator that this game will not have any stoppage time remaining. Middies jog off 4, maybe 5 defenders here. 4. And so we have number 35 at quarterback. He takes it over the right-hand side. He's met at the line. Somebody's got his ankles. Looked to be Andre Boris had his ankle, and he lets go, and he gets another 2 or 3 yards on the carry. Ball is marked down at the 31-yard line, it appears, where it will be 3rd and about 3 for the Indians. Number 23 and number 87 for the Middies jog onto the field. 87 is Connor Anello, a sophomore tight end defensive lineman. And I think it was probably 45, Spencer Tenorello was the other Middie jogging on. So Indians come to the line of scrimmage in shotgun formation. 35 hands it off. He spins out of the way. Number 4 with the carry.
First down, Billerica.
So that was Stephen Gentili again. Still don't know who number 35 is. They have a 34 and a 36. Neither of which have quarterback written next to their name. I still say it's 35 out there at quarterback. So it's probably a JV player. They weren't expecting to get in the game. Number 4 takes it out wide right. Oh, nice hit by the Middies. Number 15, Nick.
Second down.
Greer. Beautiful open field tackle there by Nick. Nick's a senior safety, taking some pride in his game. Not giving up, thankfully. And Twins to the right. Short side, 35, keeps the ball himself. Gets around the corner, gets the first down and a couple of more yards. He's still fighting along that sideline.
First down, Billerica.
Nick Greer takes him out at about, looks to be the 5 at the 6 yard line. They're going to move it over to the right hash marks. 7 yard line perhaps. Let's wait till he puts the ball down. Yes, right on the 7 yard line. So Greer makes that tackle there. Number 72 for Billerica comes into the game. Number 72 is Xavier Mosley, a sophomore, a junior, 6'3", 230-pound lineman. Middies don't have heights and weights on their roster, but are clearly outsized by the Billerica Indians in terms of numbers and size. And it's a sweep by number 35. Oh, he's grabbed around the waist. He gets out of that. He's pushing his way to the goal line. And let's wait for the signal. He's inside the 1 at the very least. Ralph Marassa signals touchdown Indians. So that makes it 54-7 Billerica. Here with 3:33 and counting on the clock. With a PAT pending. I'll remind you for the last time that tomorrow there are a number of things going on in Dracut. You have the MSSBS road race beginning at Dylan McInnesby Field, I believe at 8 a.m. You have a craft fair over at St. Mary Magdalene's Parish at 95 Lakeview Avenue in Tingsboro. And you also have Crew 308 having a fall craft sale at the Centerville Sportsman's Club, 9 to 3 p.m. 9 to 2 p.m. Correction. That PAT kick was good by number 11 for Billerica. So Andrew Knight makes it 55-7 Middies, 55-7 against the Middies. Next week, next Friday night, the Billerica Minutemen host the Tewksbury Redmen. Meanwhile, the Dracut Middies travel west on Route 113 to visit the Patriots of North Middlesex Regional High School. Game time is 7 p.m. in Townsend. Field is on the right-hand side of Route 119. All fans are welcome. Take the 35-minute trip out to Townsend and support your Middies. Kickoff by number 11, it appears. He's going to squib it. Oh, no, little quick kick taken at the 29, where Zawawi falls down again. Don't know what's going on with these cleats, but nope, that was number 3 for the Middies. My error. Carl Lozana.
Ball spotted at their own 37-yard line.
First and 10, power right formation by the Middies. And looks to be Zawawi takes the ball. He's got to tuck that ball in. They're fighting for that ball, those Billerica Minutemen.
Second down.
Billerica Indians. Number 36 on the carry for the Middies. That's John Mohoro, a freshman running back. Middies don't have a freshman team. Actually, not too many teams do. And he's thrown back this time by number 78 for Billerica. Maybe that's number 28, I guess. Number 28 is Caden Campos, a sophomore linebacker, 5'8", 180 pounds for Billerica. Middies line up again. Ball's at the 41-yard line. High snap. Zawawi goes into the middle of the line again, where he's met by a whole host of Billerica Indians. And that will be the game. Middies suffer a 55-7 defeat here at Beaudry Field against the Billerica Indians. Just a reminder,
As always, we thank you for attending tonight's game.
you can catch Dracut Access Television's coverage of Dracut Middies football
And have a great night.
on Friday nights throughout the fall. For any Dracut High School students, DAT will be at Dracut High School on Tuesday, October 11th during lunch periods. We'll have our mobile production van on display in the wind tunnel outside the cafeteria. Gary Muse and Ron Zimmerman will be there to meet students to talk about getting involved with DATV. And they'll be giving away some cool DATV swag and prizes. Dracut High School Middies, take your opportunity to get into the broadcasting field. And for those not at Dracut High School, you too have the opportunity to come down and enjoy Dracut Access Television. If you have something to say, a show idea you want to try, come to DATV. Membership is the lifeblood of successful public broadcasting and podcasting. Be a member, and you can enjoy the new equipment, editing rooms, and training offered by our skilled staff. Call 978-957-5522. I'm Mark Nichols signing off for the Billerica Indians' defeat of the Dracut Middies here at Beaudry Field. We'll be back on October 21st when the Middies faced the Tewksbury Redmen. Have a nice evening.